Hi guys, it's Stephen from FIFA Solved. So today we've got the top 10 most OP midfielders, and this is a little different to the other videos with the defenders and goalkeepers because there's a lot of midfielders and you might disagree, you might agree, but we'll get straight into it anyway. So coming in at number 10 is Guarín for Inter Milan. He's got high and medium with attacking and defence. He's got 4-star skill moves. But what's good about him is his physical is really high at 85, and he's so overpowered. I haven't actually played with him, but I've come up against him, so I'm not being biased, and he's really impressed me. I've not owned him, let's put it that way. So there will be players I've played with a lot, and there'll be some that I haven't. Navas I have played with 10 games, 2 goals and 4 assists. I've had to start over again because I've packed him. When I pack him, I restart the process again. But his pace is 91, but really it's 98 in the game. It's such a joke. But what's interesting with him is his dribbling's 84 to go with his pace. So he is actually really good down the wing, and he's so overpowered, Navas. It's not funny. Coming in at number 8 is Leroy Fer. He's probably the most overpowered within like rating out of all of these, because he's rating 76, which is quite low, but he actually acts like he's like 88, and his physical's 86. He's good for a centre mid or CDM, and he really does it in game, guys. Don't be fooled by his stats. I'm sure a lot of you have come up against him and he's probably impressed you because he's really overpowered. Coming in at number 7, we will have some game clips with the ones close to number 1 spot, guys. Is Rémy Cabella. Again, I haven't played with him. He's like one of the only players that I haven't played with yet. But when I've come up against him, he's impressed me so good. Players, I'm going by the FIFA community. He's got 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, and they play with him. And, you know, I'm not just going to say who I'm good with. I'm going to say who I've been impressed with when I've come up against other real players, and they've been very good with him. Next is Philippe Coutinho. Got some clips in with him. He's got 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. He's a great can for BPL or a Brazilian team, because there's his stat in 15 games, 7 goals and 5 assists. I've played with him on the other account more, to be honest with you, but he is so good. He's like a little magician. He's like Messi in a cam role. You can barely get the ball off of him. This is what he'll do. He'll just dribble, and it's like it's stuck to his feet like glue, like a bit exactly like Messi or Aguero. The only thing that lets him down is that his shot is 86. I'm not just going to give you the pros with these guys, I'm going to give you the cons, but that's what he's good at: crossing, setting up the striker and getting assists, and he's a great can for doing that. Second to none can for doing that. Next is Oxlade-Chamberlain in number 5. I've put him in 133, 13 goals, alright, but 30 assists. But it's more what he does in the game is consistent with his performances. He's got 4-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves, and he's got pace. His stats are spread out, but he's so overpowered. I think I've got a theory, because he was on like the FIFA 13 front cover, so yeah, you've probably got a soft spot for him and like overpowered him in the game, because I have him in my squad. Look at that. This is how unlucky he is. He whips balls in straight to the Reds and they don't get finished, and he'd have a lot more assists if they finished it. Here again, he does all the hard work, and I thought I'd keep them in because it's the story of his career, really. He does all the hard work, puts a great ball in, but sometimes when he puts a ball in, it does end in the back of the net, and Messi put that one away. Strangely, he's not that good in the air actually, Messi, but he did put that one away. But he's got strength as well, as I showed in this clip. He hasn't just got pace and dribbling and shooting ability, he's got strength, and for that reason Chamberlain had to make the list. Number 4 is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Then 3 appearances are for substitutes in like the 8th minute. I don't play with him, I'm going to state that straight from the beginning. But I don't even need to say, it goes without saying he's overpowered. He was on 14, he is on 15, and I've come up against him, and again I haven't owned him. He's been absolutely brilliant, and he does terrorise me from time to time. Some games I'll own him, some games I won't, but some players are really good with him, and this is what you've got to do with him really, is just run. That's his best attribute, I think, and especially when they come up against me and they run at me, it's very hard to tackle him. He's very good. I don't know how he does it, but he does do it, and for that reason he had to come in at number 4. Coming in at number 3 is Paul Pogba. His weak foot's 4-star, and his skill moves is 4-star as well, and played 2, scored 1 assist. His physical's 88, his dribbling's 83, he's got spread out stats all over the pitch, and this is what I like with him, CDM. A lot of you will play him as a cam, but I actually like him doing this, getting nicks in, protecting the back 4. because there's loads of cams. There's David Silvas, there's just one Matters, there's Ozils, there's loads of cams. You don't need another cam, but CDMs are hard to find, I think. There's only like Toure out there and a few others. Coming in at number 2 is André Schürrle. He's so overpowered. I've put a lot of clips in with him because he's so good. It's crazy how overpowered he is. I put off actually getting him for a while. Got an assist there for Messi because I don't know, I just put off getting him for a while, but it was the best decision I ever made when I got him, because the amount of assists and goals he gets and his skill, he's so skillful, as I show you here. Didn't get the crossing that time, but you know, he is so skillful, and a lot of players find it so easy to do skill moves with him. If you really want a player that does skill moves really easily, I would choose Schürrle, because he seems to do it. Sometimes when you press it they don't do it, or they do it too late. He does it at the second you do it. It lags out here, but he picks out his man. He's good at long balls, you know, lobbed through balls. He's got absolutely everything in his locker, Schürrle. He's brilliant. Coming in at number 1 is Theo Walcott. A lot of you will wonder why Jonathan Pierre-Emerick in on it, and it's because I didn't want all 3 of them in it. I chose Walcott and Aubameyang over Pierre-Emerick. Walcott's the second fastest player in the game. Pierre-Emerick is the fastest, but only by 1 in-game stat. It's actually acceleration one more time, for you guys that didn't know. So Walcott's basically the fastest player in the game, joint in my opinion. 96 pace, 81 dribbling. I'd put an engine on him. Walcott, he seems to play well with an engine, as a lot of these wingers do, and this clip just sums Walcott up. I just absolutely terrorised teams with him, and for that reason he had to come in at number 1. And Pierre-Emerick I do own sometimes, and Walcott, even when I come up against him, I find it hard to tackle him, and I play so well with him. So agree, disagree, leave your comments at the bottom, guys, and be interested to know who you think is the most overpowered midfielders. You can click on the screen now to subscribe or watch the previous video, and we'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.